We'll be discussing other aspects of one of the most successful shows in American television history, American Idol. A couple more things, and we'll go to it later on the Idol Turns and Helps Back. Tell us some of the guest artists coming up Wednesday.
We're going to do
this two-hour show.
It's a 2-hour live event, live show. We're going to do it from 2 locations, our set and also the Pasadena Civic Center. And so I'll be hosting from our set and our stage, and then Queen Latifah will be at the other location. We've got Sir Elton John performing. We've got the Black Eyed Peas performing. Carrie Underwood's performing. Mary J. Blige. Annie Lennox scheduled to perform, but I understand that you were telling me about this earlier. She may be stuck in Europe.
Yeah,
she can't get here.
Supposed to be on my show tomorrow.
With the volcano?
She can't get out of Europe.
Volcano Ash, yeah.
So it's, it's an all-star list of acts.
And are there contestants at the same time, or is it just the acts?
Interestingly enough, it's an elimination night on American Idol. And so while we're going through all of this and talking about very serious things and trying to raise money for all these wonderful organizations, we've also got to eliminate a contestant at the end of all of it, which is always tough.
That's hard.
That's hard, yeah, it's tough.
Now, let's get into some specifics. First, Ellen, what surprised you the most about being on this show?
How warm everyone is. I didn't expect.
Why do you look
the
at
warmth.
Simon when you say that? Are they congenial, really?
Yeah, no. We're having a great time. It really is fun, and I'm sad to see him go. I really am. What surprises me most is how hard it is. First of all, I think Hollywood Week, I started off much more strict and just kind of no, and then you start to get to know them, and it's harder. But I do feel like you want to pull more out of them. You want to get a little more personality. You want to see that it factor, that kind of star quality that everybody's looking for. And when you don't see it, it's frustrating, because when they're singing, there's nothing wrong with it. But it's just, and finding a new way each time to say didn't like it or did like it.
Simon, how is Ellen doing? Now be a critic again.
And she's right next to you.
How's she doing?
She's doing very well.
What makes a good judge?
Just saying, don't overthink it, and actually not being afraid to be in the minority. It's very easy just to go along with everybody else. And there was something that happened last week where you were just completely on your own, and I thought it would be easier to take the opposite view. And everything's subjective, some people like it. Potatoes, potatoes.
Banana.
Tomatoes.
Frustrated.
Let's call the whole thing on. Hey, this is Ellen's first season as a judge. Let's take a look at her in action.
Okay. The first time I took a shot at tequila, I didn't know if I'd like it or not. Then I took another, and then I took another, then I took another, and I really enjoyed it. It's a very horny song, but a lot of horns in it. A lot of horns in it. A whole lot of... There's a lot of horns in it. And you were smiling more, and I just felt so much more... Even when that guy got separated from his parade, it didn't even... I don't know. I'm so sorry, sir. We'll help you. You didn't even get rattled by that guy showing up.
Cara, I gather she is also, Cara, the panel's comedian.
Oh, for sure.
How do you like judging?
I like it. I like it a lot this year. I do, because I'm coming
as
more
opposed
from
to
my heart.
last year?
Yeah, I wasn't used to being on television and speaking in 30-second sound bites. And this year, I'm more concentrating on the kids and not worried so much about what I'm doing.
You're an original. How do they rank, this group?
I think they're doing really, really well. I think Ellen has really found her spot, and I think I like that she's been able to put some of that comedy in there, because, I mean, she'd be cracking me up, so. And I think Cara's doing great. I thought she did good the first season, too, even though you felt it was a little... But it's good. I think you got to call it as you see it. Simon hit it on the head. You can't be afraid, because we get booed all during the contest.
Yeah, but I'm not used to getting booed.
I know you're not.
I've never been booed
usually
before.
it's dancing and cheering and everything
It's
else.
funny, actually.
The booze is something else.
Actually, you boo yourself first.
We're going
I'm gonna boo
to go to
myself.
break. This could relate to Simon when we come back. And a brilliant critique in yesterday's New York Times, the critic, Mr. Usherwood, writing about the show Lend Me a Tenor, is faced with a dilemma. What do you do when you hate a show, you don't think it's funny, you don't like it at all, and the audience is raving? What do you do? We'll ask Simon, what do you do next?
What show is that?